Lord Chaitanya's fury. One day, the Muslim magistrate, the Qazi, was passing along. He heard the tumult of singing of the Lord's name. It was being accompanied by drums, cymbals, and conch shell. He remembered the instruction in his own scripture about the practice of other religions. The Qazi cried out, "Catch them all! Let us see what your teacher Nimai Pandit does to stop me." All the devotees fled in fear of the Muslim fanatics. The Qazi's men went about, breaking the drums and beating up the devotees and spreading terror. The Qazi said, "It seems that nowadays in Nadia, there is a sudden outburst of Hindu religious activities. I will punish these culprits severely. Since it is already late and getting dark, I am letting you off. But if I see all this again, I will convert you all to Islam." Every day, the evil Qazi would send his men patrolling the town, looking for any kirtan. Devotees became despondent. They went into hiding, fearing violent retaliation from the Qazi and his men. The envious atheists were siding with the Qazi. They commented, "Hari's name should be chanted within the mind. What scripture enjoins one to make a clamor in chanting Krishna's name? For transgressing the Vedic injunctions, they have received a suitable punishment. Apparently, they have no fear of flouting the social norms. That Nimai Pandit, who acts so proudly, will now be cowered by the Qazi. In addition, that Nityananda, who roams about everywhere, will soon see the end of all his fun. They dare to call us atheists for speaking out the truth. But now, at long last, Nadia will be rid of all these charlatans." Out of fear, the devotees did not protest against the ban of the Qazi. Nevertheless, they went to the Lord and gave a report to him. "We have stopped our kirtan out of dread of the Qazi. Throughout Navadvip, hundreds of his men searched the streets and our houses. We have come to tell you that we will have to leave Navadvip and settle elsewhere, away from all of this." When Lord Chaitanya heard that someone was trying to stop his Sankirtan movement, Lord Chaitanya became infuriated. He then appeared awesome. He looked almost like Lord Shiva at the time of the cosmic annihilation. Like the rumbling of thunder, he roared loudly. And seeing this sudden change in the Lord, the devotees became afraid and held their ears, as if begging forgiveness from the Lord for a mistake they had not even committed. The Lord then said, "Nityananda, be prepared. Go immediately to all the Vaishnavas and assemble them on the streets. I shall bring out a kirtan party, and I shall take it all over Navadvip. Today we will see if anyone can do anything to me. All of you will see how I burn the Qazi's house down. Today I shall shower the incessant rains of love of Krishna. These rains will flow down upon everyone. Today, the atheists will face their final hour. Therefore, my brothers, do not waste a moment. Go, deliver this message to everyone. Tell everyone that if they are desirous of seeing the mystic potency of Krishna in action, then let them bring a flaming torch. I will smash the Qazi's palace, and I will do kirtan along every street in Navadvip. After all, the entire creation is full of my devotees, and in my presence, what is there to fear? Go, put a stop to your anguish. Come and assemble in the afternoon, after lunch. The devotees dispersed right away, each going his or her way in great anticipation, not caring about eating or anything else. Excited talks filled every home. Nimai Pandit will perform Sankirtan and dance in the streets of Navadvip. For the many thousands who were lamenting for so long that they could not see Nimai Pandit's dancing, this news was the cause of great rejoicing. Therefore, everyone prepared his own torch. Even if the father had made a torch, the son yet made his own torch. They competed with each other to make the biggest torch. Huge barrels of oil were kept in readiness. In those days, Navadvip was very densely populated. The constant flow of people with torches poured out of the houses onto the streets. Who could count the millions of torches? The women, children, and old men were excited with great anticipation. Slowly, the clusters of devotees moved towards Nimai Pandit's house. When Lord Chaitanya heard that all the Vaishnavas had assembled at his behest and were now on his doorsteps, he went to meet them and began to organize them in groups. Advaita Acharya was to head up and be the chief dancer in one group, supported by a kirtan group. In another group, Haridas Thakur was the leader and dancer. He also was backed by a kirtan group. Yet in another group, it was to be led with the main dancer being Srivas Pandit. The Lord's eyes then fell on Nityananda, who immediately said, I will not leave your side, my Lord. My only duty is to be near you always. I can never leave your lotus feet, for they are embedded in my heart. What power do I possess to dance independently away from you? My devotional service to you is that I am always with you. When Sri Chaitanya saw the streams of ecstasy flowing from the eyes of Nityananda, he embraced him and kept him near himself. In this way, everyone had his or her desire fulfilled. Some went off with his group, and others stayed close to the Lord, dancing and singing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.